If you own a restaurant in New York State, these are some essential insurance coverages that you need in order to keep your operation going. Number one is general liability insurance. This is one that everyone needs to have and is probably required by your landlord or whoever owns the business location where you are in. This is what will cover you in case a customer slips and falls, in case somebody gets hurt that is not an employee, in case there is a fire or a leak that extends over to the next property over and they hold you responsible. Definitely want to have general liability insurance. And within general liability insurance, there are certain things that you can add. So some of the things that you want to add other than general liability insurance is commercial property or business property. So you obviously need to cover all your inventory, you need to cover all your furnishings, you need to cover anything inside that restaurant that can come in and out. Because obviously, if there is a fire, if there is a claim, if there's a loss, if there's ever a situation where you now have to replace everything your business owns in order to be able to continue, you need insurance to help you out. Third coverage that I would highly recommend is food spoilage. Obviously, as a restaurant, you're carrying a lot of organic materials and supplies that could spoil for a number of reasons. Let's say there is a claim and there's a power outage because of that claim. And now you have a bunch of inventory that was spoiled and needs to be replaced. Having food spoilage coverage will make sure that you are protected in that situation. And on that same vein, it's always great to make sure that you are covered for business interruption. If you depend on brick and mortar, you depend on foot traffic, if you have a location where folks come and actually pick up food other than just sit down and eat it, if you don't have that location, you won't be able to operate. So making sure you have business interruption coverage will be a saver. Let's say something happens, there is a water main break outside of your street, there is a terrible storm, there's a fire, there's something happens where you can no longer open your business while it is being repaired. Business interruption coverage is what will pay you for that lost income and revenue so that you can keep your staff employed and you can keep your bills paid while you're getting back on your feet. Obviously, if you have any employees, which 99% of restaurants do, you need workers' comp insurance. You want to make sure that your team is protected. You want to make sure that you are protected as a business owner against any lawsuits that could occur or any injuries that could happen to your employees while they are on the clock. Very important.